Come back to Mullerhead a number of years ago. I wasn't ploughing on a particular day, and there was an Englishman there. His leaf alone. And when he said to his horses, go 4 steps, them horses knew to go 4 steps and stop. And then he said to them, try 6 more steps. They went 6 steps, stopped. It says, right, now we'll go to the end, and them horses went to the end. That's a wild lot of training.
Could you get any men to behave as good as that?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm here to yarn here with Porrick Scally for the Tor Road and Cushendun, is that right?
Dead on.
Is this your first playing match, Porrick?
No. I've played on it and won it and helped different ones.
Is it hard work pushing the plough?
Not really, no. If the horses are right.
Do they take much training?
Some of them. Some of them are never trained. But mostly they're okay. If you get a horse that's trained and working and a wee bit of temper about it, it'll train the other horse.
You mean with a bit of spirit?
One that can hold that backman, the one that has spirit.
And that calms her down?
Aye, you get used to it. And that's sort of the boss and can keep the brake on.
Quite a bit of work on it, training them. Like, you just can't, a horse is not like a car, you just can't go and turn a key in it and away you go. You must take them out every and get them yoked up, pull a sleigh, pull a tyre. You see what happens to a horse when it's ploughing. Its shoulders breaks, you know, if it's soft, your shoulders gets made up.
Tell me a wee bit about that plough. That's a swing plough.
No, well we're actually playing with a chill plough.
A chill plough.
A swing plough has no wheels, and I suppose in many ways a swing plough would be, there's more skill in the ploughman to control the swing plough compared to a chill plough. So with a chill plough you have 2 wheels, so the big wheel really helps you keep your straightness, and the small wheel helps you to guide your depth.
So I know what the cooter is. That's the thing that digs up the earth.
Yes.
Because I've heard people saying you have an Aneb on you like the cooter of a plough. But what other bits is there in there?
Well, there's the sock, and that's the bit that digs into the ground and then it comes onto the board. So that would turn the sod over onto its back. And then you also have a skimmer. So that would take the green turf off the top of the ground there so that you're not showing any grass.
What history on the horse?
Well, there's all the harness that's associated with the horse. So you'd have the blinkers, which goes over the horse's head, and that would be really your steering of the animal. So there's a bit in its mouth, and that allows you to control the animal. Then you move on back, and you've got the collar around its shoulders and the hems.
And is the collar where they do most of the pulling?
So that's where most of the weight would come from in the collar. So that would be on the horse's shoulder. So that's where the horse can pull the plough or implement. And then hooked onto that is the chains, which are onto the back ropes. And then you have the swingle trees to keep the chains out from the horse's legs. And then the 2 swingle trees hook onto a jointer, and then it hooks onto the plough.
What do the judges look for in a good bit of ploughing?
Judges look for straightness, depth, and all fours matching. Every one of your runs there you see up the field, you can fit stand there. The judge will point out the mistakes in it. You know, if it's too high, too low, not enough depth, it gets crooked. That's all comes into play.
I see them out with measuring tapes.
Oh, well, you have to measure.
Is it as close as that?
It has to be.
How much depth are you looking for?
Talking in around 4.5 to 5 inches. The ploughman sets the wheels and her for his depth and the breadth, and up at the front of the hook, as there, where you by the chains hooked to the horse's pull, you can move that any way you want with a pin. And that's how you set your plough for ploughing, for breadth and depth. And then as you move out, if the ground changes, you can change your wheels up or down to suit yourself.
When you say when the ground changes, what do you mean by
Well,
that?
some places are softer bit in the field. You could come along, your plough start to sink a wee bit, so you hit to take her up out of it. So you stop, move your wheel down a wee bit, and you get by that, and you hit a hard place, then you hit to go the opposite way. And that's all in your eye, you hit to see that. You can get a wee bit of dress afterwards if nobody says anything to you. They don't like you dressing if possible.
Is that right?
No.
Would that lose you points?
Well, it can do. In some places it's tighter than others. It's just filling in wee bits or picking wee bits of grass off it, or or just straightening it a wee bit. Or
And
thumping it down a wee bit. That's only nature, that's in the instinct in a man to do that if it's no pleasing him.
Now, Patrick is driving your chill.
That's right.
He's not very old.
Patrick's turned 18 there, so he's been ploughing this past maybe 4 or 5 years with us, so he's got a good wee bit of experience now. I suppose our father taught us to plough, so we're trying to keep the match alive and pass it on to the next generation. So I suppose it's up to us to keep that tradition alive, and hopefully this next generation coming on will keep continuing the match and keep it living.